right here to protect my cub. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. For the Seahawks and Eagles, you might remember they met up in the wild card round a season ago. It's a night Philly fans could probably stand to forget. Carson Wentz exited early after just 4 passes thrown, and Josh McCown had 40 years of age brought in, but the Seahawks, they were too tough as they slugged out a 17-9 victory. Now a throw here to his running back, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage?
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
I don't even know what happened.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And some room to roam now. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Wilson slings this out to Metcalf. 20! And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Wilson's pass.
A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run for him with Hyde, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
Carlos Hyde with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead.
Kick is good.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for Philly. 57 yards.
Yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Wentz. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Pass. Complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
44-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Eagles 3.
They'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
26-yard line.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Freeman, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he will be very close to a first down. I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Hyde. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Carlos Hyde turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Turnover on down.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 50, 50, Mike 50.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders.
Bro, what the fuck?
To the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I positioned him inside. Like, man, y'all got
And the Eagles have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Eagles 10, Seahawks 7. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
At the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Again, Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Freeman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 30 yards there.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Flush to his right. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Not the small one, it's the long one, remember? Okay? Because they're the big ones. Yeah. Okay, well, bye. Let's go down the time.
They'll run high. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Jason.
Now Myers for the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Get your other one. Where's the strawberries? Okay, you can have a couple of those. Bring them to me. Bring them to me. No, bring me those. Oh, you want those? Bring me those. I'll open them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Rookie Jalen Reagor, the intended target that time. And now it's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Reagor. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Be too loud, okay?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Davion Taylor there to bring him down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Back to the ground. This time it's high. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 3rd down, Freeman. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
The Seahawks.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Duke Riley gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
2nd down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from...
Bro, my man didn't even...
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 on the Seahawks 12-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And this is caught in the end zone by Jalen Reagor. Touchdown. Jalen Reagor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you...
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return will stop right around the 25. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Wentz going to throw. And this is caught in the end zone by Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Reagor with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Eagles 23. Seahawks 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They go play action now. Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete.
Wilson's pass.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24-yard gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
10-yard line.
Rolling to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
He was brought down.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Seahawks 13.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Russell Wilson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
Watch the screen.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That's caught by Jackson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Sunday. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Throwing on second and long. Wentz. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's got this down to the 35. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get through it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Derek Barnett coming in and making the play. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Being chased out left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spent all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Seahawks' 35-yard line.
Another run with Sanders. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
By Bobby Wagner. It's a pickup of 6.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Wentz to throw. This is caught by Jackson. But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Sanders, and he stopped immediately there.
Sanders, the ball.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kick.
I'm right there with you, Parker. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the ball at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Philadelphia, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I gotta spend the whole half. Had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex. I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half. Had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex. I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive to do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half. Had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex. I went and bought it.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Complete.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
15 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Now Landry.
The Browns take over first and 10.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Browns will take over first and 10. Kaepernick now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards.
First down and goal.
The offense has to love that, because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And he completes it to Hunt. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Chubb with a carry on 1st down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb.
Kaepernick's pass. Complete to Nick Chubb.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
56, 56. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Looking left side, that's caught by Landry.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not?
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Kaepernick now on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got...
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Here's Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's the backup Keenum. Steps away. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now Keenum. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Keenum.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
That's another.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Browns have taken. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. On first down, Keenum. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
It's now third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Keenum. And that is incomplete.
Keenum's pass. Jamie.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
The Eagles take over.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt return.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first and 10, Keenum. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Keenum. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. And it's third down. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
The ball carrier.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And now this is going to depend on the spot. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Keenum on first down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Keenum's pass.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And it's second down. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. Second and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Nikel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
And now offensively it's third and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
In punt formation.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
Mike 56, Mike 56. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
The tackle by Will Parks. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, now Keenum. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Number 24.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Brought down by Darius Slay.
Play action. Now it's Keenum out to his left. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Out of bounds.
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down, all right? This is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
Brings up
the Browns on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
They do snap it to Keenum on the move to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel.